but eventually maybe merch. Yeah, so you see this little logo right here, the Catalyst Black logo. What I'm trying to do, what I did with it is, I gotta show it to you in here. Instagram will flip the screen. Discord will scroll. So I took this and animated it, and some of the fun stuff you get to do. Um, and the program I'm using is a program called Warble. It's called the Photo Animator. So you can take real pictures, or you can take pictures, and then you can add motion to the pictures, and then these pictures start looking like they're like 3D renders or stuff like that. This is very similar to a lot of what the 2D images of the 2D images in Leagues of Legend or Leagues of Legend Wild Rift look like. They basically, they look like they have motion, but they're just animated. You just animate a still picture. And I'll give you an example. This one's, the reason this one looks as good as it does is because I have so much pieces that I animated individually, or I'm able to add effects on to give you movement individually. That's why her hand looks so much better and stuff like that. It's not as easy to do like in this one. This one is just me animating a solid picture. The trick was I made the cape and the main body two different pieces, so I'd be able to animate the cape and you can see it actually moving without affecting the main body itself. But one of my favorites, or a lot of my PFPs on Facebook are done using this program too. Let me see if I can find. I'll show you one of my favorites. And I'm gonna end the stream. This was Halloween when I was running Mother's Milk. The knock one is pretty neat too. This is the ability that I believe is one of her legendary, one for her ancient knock, the one where she throws the fireball that flies out and then explodes that we don't have access to. That's where that one's for. But one of my favorites is, I did a lot of these, right? Oh, this is an actual video. This one's really good. So all of that background, I kind of added it, and it's just one picture, and then I added motion to it to make it look like it's moving. This is another good one. This is based on a character of mine. That's another character of mine, the leopard. That's another character of mine, the cardinal. And these are the pictures. I animated all of these too, somewhere along the way. This one came out good, nice too. That's not an, that's a program called Face Mug or something like that. That's Starcrossed. This came out neat too, because it actually looks like she's flying downwards, even though it's a perfectly static picture. This one came out really neat. Her name is Monarch. This came out nice also. Crusader Cross. This is Gauntlet. Like the whole background is something I generated. Same thing with this too. Oh, I know what I did. Oh, I gotta figure how I did that again. I hate that he can't save these. The way to pull that off too is multiple. I took the picture, cut it into 3 or 4 sections. This leopard again. This one's really cool. Super Cat. And this is one of my favorite. It's a character called Marvelous. It almost looks like an idle screen of a fighting game. But yeah. And that'd be that. That's neat. That's a possum. And this is another technique you could use too. This is willpower. But alright, y'all. That's it. Oh, wait a second. This is one of my favorite that I did a while back. And then more. Alright. That's it for me. Peace out, y'all. End the stream.